Okay, Lions TV, full time from Ewood Park via my front room. It finishes Blackburn Rovers 2, Millwall 1. Millwall still without an away win all season, again conceding 2 goals. I'm pretty sure we conceded 2 goals in every away game this season. I didn't go today. As you can see, I am going to Rotherham on Wednesday. Fuck knows why. But I'm going. Kenny went, and his full-time reaction from today is already up on the channel. And he got a lot of things nailed on, a lot of things he's been saying for a long time, a lot of things I've been saying for a long time. However, I did dip back into, okay, he's now got the players he wants. They're his players, they're not Neil Harris's players, and they are better players, better standard than we usually manage to recruit. I'm putting Fleming in that black bracket, I'm putting Styles in that bracket. Afobe we know can score goals, that was good recruitment. Honeyman has played his whole career pretty much in the Championship. So I feel that we recruited quite well. However, it's just a complete shit show. And as I said, Kenny's hit the fucking nail on the head. I wasn't where you lot are now. I was there 2 years ago, and I feel that he needs more time. However, I did say I don't feel that he would achieve that. And we go 2-0 down before he even attempts to come forward. And that's his biggest problem, Rowett. He doesn't go into a game. Someone asked me on the live stream, what's missing? And what's missing is a manager who wants to play attacking football. A manager who... You haven't got to play attacking football all the time, but at times attempt to play a little bit attacking. He's going into games thinking, how can we not lose to this opposition? How can we stop Ben Brereton Diaz? Which you need to do to a point, but at some point you've got to go, okay, how can we hurt the opposition? And he doesn't do that. And then when we've been hurt by our opposition, he then goes, fucking hell, boom, there you go, Ian Holloway, throw them all on. And the only one that can seem to hurt him, Fleming tried. The only one that seems to manage it when he comes off the bench is Tyler Bury. But he doesn't seem like a starter to me, which is a massive grey area. But the intent he's got to hurt the opposition, it puts Blackburn on the back foot. It puts opposition on the back foot. So maybe the best way of defence isn't to invite Blackburn on, it's to fucking go at them. Having said that, I felt we started the game okay. We seem to follow this trend where we go at a team, we're intense, we press high, we try and turn them over. But that energy can't last, and if you don't make the breakthrough, which we fucking never do away from home first, especially this season, then eventually, you know, Blackburn will get their foot on the ball, they'll grow into the game, and they start popping. At half-time, I probably felt we was the better side, if I'm honest. Although they had more possession, neither goalkeeper got tested, and I feel that at points, we did nearly manage to execute good moves. One where Billy Mitchell turns them over in the box, and we don't capitalise, and another one, a Blackburn free kick where Callum Styles breaks away, and he makes the right decision, but Afobe could have maybe squared it. I don't know. He's gone for goal, so I've got no issue with it, because at other times we stop, come back and look for someone behind us, which he didn't do. He took the responsibility and he took on the shot, as did Jake Cooper later on in the game. Half-time is 0-0. I predicted a Blackburn 2-0 win because, as we've seen at Sheffield United, as we've seen at Burnley, as we've seen at Norwich, and Swansea as well, obviously went 2-0 up against us. This is what keeps happening. You know, we seem a little bit above our, above our level at the minute, or a little bit above our station, I think, because we're punching them best we can, even though it's not good enough. And I put that down to the manager, not the players. And then eventually they get a hold of it. They realise they're a better team than us. And Blackburn aren't fantastic. No disrespect to them. They're beating us 2-0. They're pretty much a one-man side. The 6 in midfield was half decent for them. Pulled the string, Sean Williams-esque, and Brereton Diaz. Other than that, they didn't have a lot, and I felt they was there for the taking. But I know in the second half, and I said it on my live streams, only a matter of time. Yeah, only a matter of time before they make the breakthrough. And then they make the breakthrough. It's 1-0 to them. And, well, it's 2 fucking horror goals, really. The first one, you can put 4 players down as accountable. First one over the top. Malone's out of position. Murray Wallace tries to cover him, makes a complete fucking mess of it. Nearly brings down Brereton Diaz. He cuts him back. George Long, who... You know, I said I liked Longy before these 2 games. He needs a run, yes, but we can't afford for him to have a run. Bart's got to come back in. He goes to smother on the ball. At the same time, Charlie Creswell, Harry's playing for... He's only 19 years old, so I don't want to bury him. But Harry's playing for England under 21s. I have absolutely no idea, because he is terrible and out of his depth in this division. And what angers me most about that is you've got Hayden Muller, who I promise you is 1,000,000 times better than Charlie Creswell. And you've got Alex Mitchell out on loan, flying at St Johnstone. Okay, it's St Johnstone, it's Scottish football. Why are we entertaining Leeds players? That showreel was a dud, wasn't it? That was a Yuri Skalak showreel. The showreel we got wasn't wasn't Charlie Creswell, because he's an absolute fucking liability and he's not up to the standard of football. Between him and Long, they make a complete hash of it. It's almost, again, pub walk, Sunday football-esque, pub football. He goes to clear it, Long goes to dive on it. Maybe they know the keeper, maybe the keeper hasn't called. I don't know, I don't really care, but they both got to come out the side. As a result, they sort of tackle each other. Loose ball falls to the Blackburn player, and they are 1-0 up. Not long after that, we're on the ropes again. Corner comes in. Billy Mitchell's going to head it away. Benik jumps in front of him. All right, Benik's trying to do his best. He flicks it on, and Diaz is the wrong side of Honeyman. 2-0. Good night, Vienna, or so you think. And then you get the fucking influx. You get the Ian Holloway. Fuck off. Go on, all get on the pitch and see what you can do with that now. And when we do that, we can actually hurt oppositions. Okay, Blackburn aren't going to come forward massively now because they're, you know, they're 2-0 up at home. They don't need to. So we start to come forward. But I feel we grew in confidence and we turned him over. Look, we're making 3 to 5 substitutes in every game. And what does that tell you? Well, it tells me that plan A doesn't fucking work. And plan A has been plan A for every single away game where we've conceded 2 goals and lost them all, other than at Swansea where we drew. I'm failing to remember another away day. I may be corrected in the comments, but I'm pretty sure we conceded 2 goals at every away game so far this season. So what has he got to do to learn that this is not working? And that Creswell's a calamity and that George Long shouldn't be in the side. All right, I may be pinpointing Creswell too much and apologise for that. As I said, he's a young player and I'm sure he is talented, but he can't cope with the Championship. And fuck him off, mate. Get him back. Get him back and get Hayden Muller back amongst it. Hayden Muller was in the team 2 years ago. Why is he now not? And we're entertaining these loanee from Leeds. On the flip side of that, I thought this Shackleton done all right. But yeah, Brereton Diaz gets the wrong side of Honeyman. 2-0. We're chasing the game. Excuse me. The gaffer throws them all on. And Bury, what's his first intent? What's his first thought? Get on the ball, hurt the opposition, which he tries to do. Sets up Jake Cooper, who's up front. Cooper and Creswell, probably our top scorers. Gets one back, and then it's like the Alamo. Volsamanini gets one back late on. At full time, Rowett comes on the pitch. I've missed a highly important point here. At full time, Rowett comes on the pitch. I've never seen him so angry. I've never seen him so animated. That is the fucking face and the persona of a man that knows he is in the shit. But I'll get onto that in a minute. Benik goes down, Honeyman plays him in, Afobe, as he does quite well, he's on the shoulder of the defender, makes his run, defender comes across, ball's going out for a goal kick, and you see it a lot, players barge each other, someone go over the advertising hoardings, but, and I'm not one for this, if you are a Blackburn fan or you are a neutral watching this, I'm not one to say the fucking referee, or that was a penalty, right, okay, because I always go, it's ambitious, don't really think it was, that was a penalty, it was a stone wall penalty, right, I'm still not blaming the ref, and I still think Blackburn would have beaten us. But he hasn't shoulder barged Afobe. He's gone 2 hands, no attempt to the ball. Fuck off. Pushed him over. Maybe because the ball was running out of play and it wasn't really a high point pressure fucking, like, you know, goal mouth incident that he hasn't given it. But that was at 0-0. We've lost the game. Rowett's on the pitch after. And I know I haven't seen it yet because I've been editing Kenny's video and I've been filming and uploading this one. That is what Rowett will allude to. He won't allude to, do you know what? We lose every single away game by 2 goals because I have no intent to try and go out and compete with the opposition. I go out and try and keep a clean sheet. And we can't do it, Gaffer. We're not good enough to keep a fucking clean sheet. So I've had enough of him again now. Round 2, fucking get him out, mate. Get him out. Because I said before, I'm not at that point yet. However, I don't think he is going to turn it round. And now I'm very confident after that. Listen, we'll go to Rotherham on Wednesday and we will play the same formation. We will play the same players. If we don't play the same players, we'll definitely play the same formation. And we'll drive up there. We'll stay in a hotel, 75 quid Premier Inn. Thanks for coming. Petrol, food, booze, match ticket, and nothing's going to change. So the issue isn't the referee. The issue is the manager either doesn't trust the players to go forward, which he did allude to a long time ago. A long time ago, he used to say, well, I don't really think that I've got the players to do what I want to do. Well, what did you want to do? Because it's the same as when you had Harris's players. Too fucking defensive. He is not a progressional manager. He is a stopgap. We brought him in after Harris, okay? And he served the purpose. Like I said, you know, he is a Alex Neil type manager. If you're in the shit, get him in, he'll stabilise you, but he will never, ever fucking push you on. Never. So, okay, we've done the right thing getting him in because sometimes when you lose a manager, your club can go boom. He hasn't done any better than Neil Harris, honestly. For those who think he has, and as I said, he hasn't. And Neil Harris give us the memories. And we lose the game. And I fucking feel for Kenny. I feel for the other 459 here that fucking bothered to go up there. I'm asking myself, why the fuck am I going up there? But the problem we got now is he will not walk. He's just signed a 3-year deal. He's a stubborn as well. And he's a boring and we know that. So it's going to happen. He's going to stay at the club unless we sack him, which the club will never do unless we slip dangerously into the relegation zone. It is a managerial merry-go-round at the minute. I think 7 championship managers have lost their fucking job already. I pray to God that Gary Rowett's going to be the 8th. And the sad thing about this is, I was watching this stream and I said, honestly, who actually hopes that we don't come back here? Who would not want Millwall to win a football match or draw a football match? But I know it's happening because this is a stage I was at 2 years ago. I actually thought, you know what, just keep losing that, get rid of him. And at least we can fucking start again. It's early enough in the season for it not to happen. You know, it can go now and we've still got plenty of time to salvage it. If he stays longer, for me, it's just going to cause more problems. And I know people are thinking it. People put it on group chats. I've had chats with people. They actually are saying that. People are saying, I hope we keep fucking losing that just so he goes. And then we can fucking actually get a manager in that wants to play football with some decent players that he has actually recruited. That's the shame thing. He's actually recruited these decent players, but still wants to play the fucking same way. Which is, we're going to sit here, your move, break us down. Okay, we broke you down twice. Oh, fuck, Ian all the way, bosh. Try and get on with it. It doesn't work. And I'm bored to fucking tears of it. And the crowds are down, and the views are down on my channel, which I can deal with because I actually quite enjoy that because it's a reflection on what's happening at the club. And what's happening at the club is this manager is sucking the fucking life out of this football club. He is not a Millwall type manager. I've said it since day one, I didn't want him, and you all said I was fucking mad and looking for the views. But there you go. I'll see you in Rotherham on Wednesday if you're going. Please subscribe to Lions TV. No post-match tomorrow. That'll do you. Come on, you Lions.